But also at the same time,
because I've gone through this on this side.
I have too. I just came out of something like that. This girl messaged me because
she came to you as a woman.
She knew the guy, and she asked me like, "Is that him?" And I said, "Is that your boyfriend?" She was like, "No, we used to talk, but he just hit me up not too long ago." I said, "Okay, what do you want me to do with this information? Because you're being messy.
No.
Like, what do you want? Yeah, what do you want me?
No,
you're coming to me about him. If that's not your boyfriend, what do you want me to do with this?"
But was he your official boyfriend?
Hers?
Yours?
Yes, at that time.
No, she wasn't being messy.
She's a messy girl.
Listen, and I'm a victim of I'm a victim of the mess. Trust me. I'm like, bro, we just messed around yesterday. Why are you talking to my girlfriend? Like, and I don't think that that's messy. I think that if it's a dude double dipping or even, I mean, I would go with a dude. Like, that's kind of funny. But no, I'm saying like if I'm messing with a chick and I know she got to do this,
you call her boyfriend, like, use every strike and drop her respect ever. Like, told him y'all stuff like that's so cool.
Have you ever seen the videos of the chick pulling up to the mall and then be both dudes in there with flowers? Like y'all really orchestrated that? Like that's what y'all chose to do. And for some reason they always been used to. I don't know why.
I don't like mess. And don't come to me.
So you would rather just find out yourself?
First of all, the fact that if you feel the need to talk to somebody else and you can't be honest about it, just be honest. Listen, this isn't really working right now. I'm still interested in somebody. Let me make that decision. But the fact that you invited this girl in to my world, in my space, and I'm not bringing you that, that's corny. That's just me.
I will say
that's corny to me.
Moving into this relationship now, the one thing that I did different that I never did before was all of the loose ends that I had. I cut them, not even clipped them, like literally burned them. So, right. You ever burn a shoelace? How it's just like it's hard, like that. Yeah. So yeah, so like, and it was before me and her like officially started dating. It was before I even knew that we were going to date. I just told them like there's this girl that has always been like around and I've always really liked her.
I remember the conversation you had with me when you was like, "Yo, dog, I'm really thinking about doing like this."
I like that.
Yeah, you had that conversation with me. I remember that. You told me that. I was like, "Do you think?" You never told me like what your next step was until it happened. But you definitely was like, yeah, no, he said, like I said, he said it to me before he even did any of that. I remember that conversation there. He was like, "Yeah, I'm done with this." Yeah, he was definitely on that. And that's funny because I had no idea what was about to happen with that. But I definitely remember that. Bless, what you got over there, bro?
This is just goofy. Like like the whole thing about the coming to you as a woman thing, like that shit.
I knew you had something to say about it. That's why I wanted you to jump in right there.
Don't come to me as a man. Someone's not.
Why? See,
like a woman is seriously different.
Yeah, like
I'm about to say you got scars, bro. It's only a 1 hour show. It's okay. It's only 1 hour.
But yeah, I just feel like okay, I do have the information now, but then it's like, you just caused all of this pain at this particular moment.
No, but she did, bro.
No, she did.
Look at having you on that accountability.
She did cause the pain, but he brought the pain to me.
Don't kill the messenger. Chris Rock literally has a stand-up called "Don't Kill the Messenger."
Listen, this is Sparta. This is Sparta.
Oh my God.
Then what happens? What happens if you get beat up? Like imagine a dude come to you, tell you about your lady, you get froggy and leave, and he can pop you out.
Now you got a broke heart and a broke job.
Now he can walk around like I smashed your girl and
I mean, you just admitted that at a particular point. My man, you know, I don't even want to problem.
This next IG post gonna be filthy.
it's gonna be great clear.
Yes.
Why you gotta fight with me at Cheesecake? You know you got knocked out outside the Cheesecake parking lot. You know I let her go there. Say I'm back to light skin. I can take you nowhere.
Yeah, no, that's I don't know. If me and you equally both doing wrong, and you have something switch up on your side, don't try and get me caught up on my situation because things are different for you. If we had an adult arrangement. So like, and first off, if it was ever happen like that, my wife would trash you. She don't care. Like, look, my wife is not in any way. Oh, look. From the rip, I ain't even see her up there, and I'm saying this prior to her even posted that. Like, if she jumps on there, she is absolutely like, you. Hey, I just wanted to come to you and tell you that me and Kevin was. Oh, she gonna be like, all right, yeah, we can meet somewhere for coffee, and she gonna drag you to Starbucks.
Yes.
And then before she say anything to me, she not gonna tell me nothing. That's what's funny. She gonna tell me after. She gonna whoop your ass, take a picture of you, and then send it to me by way of text. Like, your girlfriend said hi. Like, wow, damn. And then whatever happens, that's on you, because I told you don't do it, because I told you she was gonna beat you up.
Hey, Tyrone, good morning to everybody.
I used to, so as a messed up way of trying to wean myself off of cheating, because I did convince myself that my last person was like the person that I wanted to be with. So I will only cheat with people that I knew had a significant other.
Okay, wait a second. You're confusing me. So you said you convinced yourself that the last person you were with, she was the one.
The person before this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so I put her through so much. I was like, you still want to be here after I put you through all this for 8 years? Like, you deserve this ring. That's how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a real convoluted way of looking at it. Like, I should have never moved like that.
Little narcissistic.
Yeah, exactly.
We all have those.
Like, if you want to put up with me and you ain't never did nothing, like that type of thing. So, even
shit, girl, you still here. Like,
so, yeah, so even after, like giving her a ring and all that stuff, like I stopped cheating for a little bit, but then like I started cheating again. So, but it was also like, you gonna do what you want to do, what you want to do anyway. Like, so there was that. But then also I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, but I'm also gonna make sure that you got a boyfriend too. That you tell on me, I'm gonna tell on you.
So what was the purpose of this?
Because the likelihood of women who have something to lose, they're not gonna entertain them. In my experience at that point, now I know that y'all got pissed. But when I was like 22, 23, like younger girls was not old. It's the cougars. The cougars be cheating on Melvin.
Absolutely.
Melvin.
But the younger ones, they like so like young in love, and like usually around like their first and second, or like the idea of like their third love, like they're so young and they're unwavering. So yeah, we can flirt at work, we can do X, Y, and Z, but they're also gonna be faithful to their man, and you being faithful to your man keeps me faithful to my girl, because you're not gonna cross that bridge. So as long as I can stay away from the ones that are single, and if I do feel something, press up on the ones that's not single, they can shut me down, and it's gonna be in the confines. It only worked but for so long. I was just hitting girls that boyfriend. So
That was it. That was
yeah.
the thing. That's what you were attracting.
I mean, I think a lot of that is just stuff you
manifestation.
convince yourself of. Like you said, you convince yourself of certain things. So you operate in a way where in your mind, you're like, yeah, that's what I needed. Yep, it's working. And even if the shit's crumbling around you, you still going to keep moving, because your ego's not going to let you accept it until the situation is over and you can take a step back and look at it in totality. Because when you was done, you probably was like, damn, I was wow. Like,
but then she was fast out on me, and then I would just sit there and be like, I need to do that. And then it would get to a point where I was like, what did I do to make this nigga that mad?
you started going over it again. Yeah,
that's when you find out your levels of ain't shitness.
Yeah, it's levels.
Yeah, I was definitely that same dude. Like, you're not gonna call my house and get me fucked up. Like, I call your house and get you fucked up.
Yo, the pettiness that comes about in them situations, it's like, hey man, you either you is or you ain't, and that's
So
what
my question is, how do you establish this level of what you're going to do when dating, or prior to? I know you're in a relationship, but prior to dating, do you go into saying like, oh, I like her, but I'm gonna decide, or when do you decide like, I'm just gonna, this is it?
No, you know early. Like, at least in my experience, you know early. You don't, if you start out like, all right, I like her, but I'm still going with it. That's more times than not, that's exactly what it'll manifest to be and continue to be. But like, I know for me, like, me and my wife got a long story, but the first time we started doing each other, I had like a bunch of people around, like when we was younger, and all them people was gone, a lot younger. Like I'm good. And then we went through, and then we parted ways. But then when she came back, it was the same thing again. Like, oh, all right, yeah, see y'all. Like I remember getting calls like, I ain't heard from you in weeks. I'm like, new phone, who this? Like that's how I was. Like, and it was just that's how it was in the moment. Like it didn't take me long to understand that like this is what it just was gonna be. But and I think the brothers can agree that most times when you know that, it don't take you a year or 2 years to figure that out. It takes you like a few weeks to be like, oh no, I'm in this pocket right here. This is where I'm gonna be. Like,
and it's wild because I just, I had a conversation with some folks on Facebook maybe 2 weeks ago, and the question was, or the quote was, it doesn't take a man, it takes a man like 6 months to know if he wants to, marry a woman.
But it's like he knows that if you're his soulmate, like instantly, so it's something like that.
something to that.
It don't take that much time. Like it's true. Like this is something that I feel like if she has qualities of being a wife perfect, but you don't know. Like you gotta take your time to make sure that her other qualities don't outweigh her good qualities.
Mm.
I mean, there's definitely some truth to that because like I don't know if my girl like really believes me, but like the day it was April 25th, 2017 or 2018, and that was the first time I saw her. So like, and I felt a special way about her that like literally didn't like I was doing a walkthrough at the school that I worked at. She was in a kindergarten class.
I was about to say,
she was in a kindergarten, and the kid had a big bug. And then I saw her again in the cafeteria. She was like DJ kids. And I was like, yo, like, I love her. And then, but the funny thing is, so like, in this situation that I hated, like, there was, like, she knows, like, I'm not going to, there was a point where I would be up at night and then, like, I'm planning my whole life out with this girl that I had literally no shot with, like, at all. Like, not even she would say, well, I was like, well, I had no shot with. Like, she's too good of a person. And then, like, I will roll over and
y'all were both in relationships when y'all met each other.
Yeah. Like I was engaged, and she was like, me and her. I think she had been with her ex probably 3 months longer than I was with mine. Like literally, like we got together at the same time. We both had cancer at a point, but like literally, our whole trajectory was the same. Except she was being cheated on, and I was cheating all the
time. Look at how that works.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh goodness. Yeah. Did you go there with Eddie Murphy though?
I mean,
wow.
We in a what is it called? A global bandeana. That's what we in.
That's heavy.
That's what's up though.
So I wanted to just briefly, I found an article because I'm always reading stuff. And it was about 14 dating standards of high value women.
Okay.
I mean,
I always like to hear these because
the idea of high value is so washed out.
Yeah, so
Cornwall.
Yes. I don't know.
That's y'all only. Y'all.
No, that's his wife.
No, left.
That's like it.
I would live by him, but there's a lot of stuff that he says that has some validity to it.
Like what?
She set up.
I can't.
She set up. Let's go.
Watch the switch. When it comes out that Kevin Samuels listened to Lil Nas X exclusively, you gonna be so mad. I can't wait.
All right. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be in a situation where you're talking about a woman, or like a woman being a high value woman, or being, with a high value man. It's just standards when it comes to men and women, period. So one of the things that I believe in is, all right, like if you are searching for a particular type of man, there's certain things that you have to bring to the table in order to, like,
and vice versa.
Exactly. But it's not necessarily a thing of who, like the gender roles. It's just
gender roles.
Just listen, because you about to get
No.
You got to get there though, bro.
So a lot of times people speak on gender roles, but when you look at what he's talking about you have to give and take. Like it's some push.
So you're saying that if you're on this level, you can't shoot for this level? Not what I'm saying.
You can shoot for the stars if you want to, but you probably not going to get there if you don't have the ability to
assimilate. Assimilate.
Right.
Okay, good word. Like if you as a woman are like don't have nothing going on for yourself in your life, and you think that you're going to be able to date, I don't know, T.I., Jay-Z, like it's not like because your qualifications don't match up with that person. It's like going to a job interview and not having skills. Like you can't go to a job interview and try to be a scientist and you can't count to 3. You know what I'm saying? Like
I hear what you're saying, but I think you're saying like 3 different things at one time though. Like, and this is my issue with him because it's like I hear that, right? But at the same time, if let's just say I'm an affluent person like Hood. Like if I'm getting money like that, yeah, you know you rich, you know that's the joke. Anyway, like let's just say I'm in that spot. If I meet a woman, or if I'm with a woman who I feel like is genuinely like going to take care of me the way I feel like I need to be taken care of, what she has or what she's achieved is somewhat irrelevant because she's taking good care of me. And clearly that's the choice that I'm making to be there. Now, that brother had some conversations with some women who I think I think they go on there and give it to do that. Like they go up there and offer themselves a sacrifice when they get on them in the way that he does. I'm not a fan of the dude, but like I understand what you're saying, but I don't necessarily think that it's a universal application. Like I'm gonna like what I like. I'm gonna be with who I'm gonna be with, and what you bring don't got nothing to do because I know what I wanted and I know the choice I made to get it.
But what I'm saying, my understanding of it is it's not always about what you bring physically to the situation or monetarily to the situation. It's about the experience, the mindset, the experiences, and the ability to like, all right, to actually take care of that person. So if I'm the person who is the breadwinner in the situation, right, then you have to be able to mentally take care of it, to emotionally take care of it. Because if I can't go, like if my mind isn't right, if the Michael outside of the lefty isn't right, lefty can't be lefty. You dig what I'm saying?
No,
bro, you lost me. I get what you like. I wanna vibe with you with this, but you know I don't rock with Bull. So his philosophies is like weird to me.
But also,
like,
you know what kills me is when he says things along the lines of like, when women can make a song about no scrubs all day long, like men can't. Like they've been calling girls chicken heads since the dawn of time.
Yeah, I don't know. He just seems like an angry, hurt man to me. Like I get a whole lot of that. Like some woman did him filthy younger, and now he got issues with women.
Like Tyler Perry or best friends. No, I would believe it. I feel like Tyler Perry's media completely subconsciously aligns with a lot of his points of view. Because there's always a light-skinned savior. Like Shorty wished her man to die. He got hit by a bus, and then The Rock pops up at the end of the movie.
No, Tyler Perry is wow.
And like I've never looked at the similarity, like you're saying the similarity between him and Tyler Perry. Like I can't stand Tyler Perry. So
it's the same stuff.
I'm gonna have to take a look at this.
My thing is, I feel like when two people meet, everybody's not necessarily on the same playing field. And that even goes for Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z was already beyond the height of his career. Right. Everybody loves him.
And Beyonce was still in high school.
And she was still, oh God.
That is a whole nother topic. That is.
Beyonce was, I mean, she was doing her thing, but she wasn't big. Right. So of course, if you're with someone that is doing just a little bit better than you in whatever way, career, finances, you said being mentally stable and sound, once you surround yourself with that, you're going to strive to be and to get like that. I think.
Yeah, no, I would agree. You move the way you move in the fashion of the company you keep most times,
Right?
Particularly your significant other. I know my wife is a highly intrinsically motivated person who motivates me just by seeing her do a bunch of shit. Like I see her making moves, and I'm like, all right, well, she doing all that. I guess I could do something like like even if it's not as high level or the same level as she definitely her energy and her drive gives me energy and drive. So
right.
Yeah,
and I don't feel like your uncle Kevin even he focuses on, I feel like, always the physical. He's always saying a man wants somebody that's between 125 and 150 pounds.
No, we don't. He says some really wild.
Like the things that he says blows my mind.
Is he blowing out of shape?
You said what?
Is he blowing out of shape?
I mean, listen.
No, I just find it funny. Like, I would never say that about a woman, and I weigh 300 pounds.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I weigh like 297.
My thing is, if I'm with somebody and however we define being overweight or out of shape, I'm going to encourage him. Let's walk together. Let's go boxing together. Let's find a hobby, a physical hobby. You know, let's meal prep. Let's change how we eat. No, we're not gonna go get a cheesesteak every week, but let's do a salad a few days. Something like, I feel like Uncle Kev doesn't even talk about building each other up. It's always we just gonna bash black women.
Yeah, I
don't know what
definitely
he look like from here down. Like, is he a skinny dude?
I think he is.
Oh,
I think he is.
Like, I don't know what, like, I just see this,
Right.
And everything looks together. It's like a suit for a man is like is a waist trainer for a woman.
It's you with a beard and a suit, you can be trash. Like
I mean,
as a dude, if you get a beard, if you got a nice beard and a nice suit, you don't really gotta be like that else. Like women do look at you. Yeah, throw a little Solange on after that. Yeah.
There's certain suits that are, and I mean, like the judge, like, I was going to be 14, but now you get 21 with that bum ass suit with Sean John.
Oh man, go ahead and wear a Rockaway suit to keep Courtney. You going to jail forever.
Bell bottoms on.
Yeah, no, but like seriously, just like the kind of wrap that up. Like I think standards are like one of those things where it's like everybody has what they would prefer, what they like, but you can't stand on that to the point where you just like make people feel like they're not good enough or shun people because like you shit ain't all together. Like you got things that you need to work on.
Right.
I think it's just a matter of like having being a little humble and understanding that yes, I would like this, I would prefer this, but this ain't always what life's gonna be. So I'm gonna be open to new experiences and new people and making sure that everybody's aware, that everybody got a shot in that moment.
Like, if you try and leave at every level of resistance, like we shouldn't be together anyway. Like don't make things. So like I heard Diddy say this, which I think you probably shouldn't like question it. But
every now and then.
Diddy said this on a Breakfast Club like probably 10 years ago. He was talking about with Cassie, like they asked him, how do you be cheating? Like how do you be with these other women and stuff like that? He said, listen, I told her 95% of the time you're gonna love me, it's gonna be the greatest 95%, isn't gonna be the greatest part of your life you ever gonna have, but there's gonna be 5% of the time you're gonna hate me. So I take that and say, I'm not going to cheat 5% of the time, but also there's going to be times where you don't like me, and I don't need you to try and back out or try and, to blow up our situation over the small part of the time. Like we all, us three work in education, right? And you work with people. If you tried to quit or you tried to leave or you got so over the top over something that only happens once a month, or something at work that happens once every couple months, like you would drive yourself insane. Like it would not work for you. No, so taking that to a relationship every time, it may seem like we argue once a week, but like for 6 days out of the week, we don't argue at all. And the day that we do argue is for 30 minutes.
Right. No, you're right about that. It definitely, it all evens itself out, and you can't expect perfection because you don't bring perfection. Whether you can't expect something that you don't bring, and that might be the one like philosophy but it's not about physical. It's not about monetary. It's just about effort and caring and genuine giving a fuck. Like you can't expect somebody to care if you don't show that you care. Like, and that's really what the bottom line is. Yeah.
Boom, and we can wrap that up there. Oh, Lefty, you have something to say? Because you know, I don't like Uncle Cat. I mean, they can talk about this, you know.
Yeah, like that's the look I'm getting right now. It's okay, Sean.
It's okay. Listen.
We can finish this conversation on another platform one day. I definitely can't kept the same because I'm we can talk about it. Anyway, but go ahead.
Well, brothers, I thank you so much as always for having you guys come out early Saturday morning. We love you here at the Weekend Meetup. Again, we have the Literally Anything podcast for the people. With, and I'll go down KP, Hood, and Lefty. Where I know you guys will break.
Yeah. We'll be back. We'll be back in January. That's the day of the month I've settled on.
Okay.
Haven't settled on the date yet, but we taking a little winter break. Get ready. My man got an album about to drop, so we let him focus on that right now.
What's the name of the
Oh, this will be the first time that anybody knows.
Look at you, exclusive information. Exclusive. Go ahead.
Living Like Grow. It's called Living Like Grow. I'll show you that. I'll show you that one.
Yeah, live and let grow. I like based on me knowing what you've been through since the last album to this album. I like that title a lot.
Yeah, so check out Hood's album. I'm interested.
Yeah. Hood's got an album dropping. I gotta go do some educational stuff. That's gonna take a lot of my time, but we will be back in January. Literally Anything podcast for the people. We on what? IG. We on everything. Just find us. It's not a lot of Literally Anything podcast. We will be on there. We are not on Black Planet.
We should.
Is Black Planet still a thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo.
Everybody gives Mark Zuckerberg the best though. First of all, we forget Tom from MySpace, and then even people say Tom from MySpace is first. Who developed Black Planet? His name is like Byron.
Shout out to Byron. But a lot of people. That's what's up.
Black Planet's coming back. Well, that's our time. Our pretty face quote for the day is strength grows in the moments when you think you can't go on, but you keep going anyway. And that's from Anonymous. And whoever Anonymous is always has a lot to say. So I was feeling that in my spirit. Again, this is the Weekend Meetup. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook. That's all we have. Thank you, gentlemen.
No doubt. Thank you.
Everybody enjoy the rest of their Saturday. We have to go, so do something nice and always do something you've never done before. Peace.
Peace and blessings. Oh man.
Gunshots. After that, it's gonna go Jamaican. Buckshot.
Oh man. I went live on the gym behind the scenes. Say what's up to the folk shop.
Hey y'all.
We still live on mine. Yep.
What's the show?
Yeah. LAP in the building. You know, we out here Saturday morning. Shot comes from my hair. And I got to record this. I don't want to miss this. The hair smelling.
Oh,
You feel me?
This bro got living like grow. Exactly. Living like grow. Oh man, that's crazy. All right, we are signing off, y'all. Shy, we appreciate
so
you.
much.
You feel me? Hey man, listen, this is always a great experience, and this is not the last time you'll see us together.
Guys.
Indeed, love.